Hey, John Knoernschild here. Friend of mine gave me a video idea that he wanted me to talk on, and I posted it too. He had sent this meme over, and it says, "People don't fake depression; they fake being okay." Remember that. Be kind. I'm having a rough day today, and it actually started yesterday because normally I have my week planned out. I have a life plan. I got a direction in my life, and I have my calendar. I'm a success coach, a time management values coach. I teach this stuff, and but I'm human. I also have struggled with depression and anxiety most of my life. Was born into it, and I'm also Dr. Amen licensed brain health trainer, and have spent a lot of time in studying psychology and counseling since I was in high school. And when I was asked to go see counselors, um, and so I'm familiar with that. And I this morning was listening to Pedro Odeo in his 31 day wisdom challenge, and he was talking about how pastors and Christians are supposed to be have everything all together, and if, God forbid, if a pastor, shares any of his problems, then, his ministry and his church is over, and he's gonna, the whole collapse because he's up on this pedestal and they're all expecting this stuff. And, that you're not supposed to share those kind of things. And as I was growing up, people would be like, "Hey, John, it looked like you're stressed out, or you have some anxiety, or maybe you look depressed, or whatever." Nope, 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 not me. I don't want that label. And lived in denial for like most of my life over that stuff. And I didn't want the stigma. I didn't need it. Then some people would be like, "Well, man, is depression contagious?" And it 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 not biologically contagious. If I touch you, you're not gonna all of a sudden I'm gonna transfer my depression on you. But there's a little hummingbird right there in the background. Love my hummies. I do believe, though, who you hang out with is extremely important, because if you hang out with a bunch of depressed, anxious people, you could start to commiserate and go downhill. And so who you do hang around is important. And I know when I hang around people who are happier, they seem to lift my spirits. But I also think, I don't know, that the Bible says there's a time for everything. And I think sometimes hanging around someone that feels the way that you do. I had spent some time in a mental recovery facility, and some of the stuff that we were going through was so intense. I don't think a lot of people could even understand those levels of darkness. And so we had something in common. But I know that I also had to get better and couldn't hang out with those people forever. But, some of them, you get out, you heal and you recover, and then you just become potential lifelong friends, because walking a journey together through the pain and the suffering and the darkness. Not sure if I read this, but I think I did. But people don't fake depression. They fake being okay. Remember that. Be kind. This morning when I got up, I just wasn't feeling that joyful. But I'm also going through some stuff, and I'm maneuvering through that. And so I just decided to be open and honest on this. Fortunately, I ain't no pastor of some church, so if I say any of that stuff, I'm not going to lose my following and not going to be asked to step down. I tried that route. Didn't work for me. I went to a Bible college. I thought I wanted to be a pastor. And that wasn't God's path for me. So, but I am a healer. And I heal with words and encouragement. And I'm also very highly empathetic of those struggling. I remember one time I called the suicide hotline, and I person on the other end, I'm like, hey, just want to let you know that thank you for helping save some people's lives, because some people, they recover and some just take that as their way out. But anyways, that other person over the line just started crying because they don't ever get those kind of calls. So I'm really about encouragement and being authentically real. And we're not supposed to judge either. We do it. We're not perfect. After this video, hopefully, I'll start gaining some momentum. I do have a list of things that I do need to get done, and I it's not like I haven't had a productive day. I played ball with my dog, and